Welcome to Crime Cam USA. You're about to see thieves act so unbelievably stupid it feels unreal. The second they step inside, the alarm goes off, and regret hits even faster. A hard lesson for anyone who chooses the wrong store to mess with. The officer showed real courage, but this moment also reminds us that safety must always come first. And whether a weapon is real or fake, anyone who breaks the law will still be held accountable. The robbers stormed into the store without thinking, only to run into a sharp and decisive sales clerk. In just seconds, the clerk kicked him right back out. An instant dose of karma for picking the wrong store. A man pulled a gun inside a snack shop, not realizing that two plainclothes police officers were nearby. Within seconds, he was taken down and disarmed. The suspect stormed into a convenience store, unthreatened the employees, and made off with the cash. What he didn't realize was this: justice never stays far behind. Before long, police caught up to him and took him down after a heart-pounding chase. Confrontation isn't always the solution. Realizing the situation was out of his control, the employee chose to protect his own life, and in that moment, it was the right call. Credit where it's due. The security guard handled it solo, stopping two thieves from walking out of the store. With petty theft on the rise, it's disappointing that so many retailers still don't invest enough in proper security. Hard to believe. After being arrested for armed robbery, the suspect actually filed a lawsuit against the person who stopped him. Whether he's come to his senses yet is unclear, but karma seems to be arriving well before the case ever reaches trial. What started as a minor shoplifting incident quickly escalated into a pepper spray attack on a mall security guard. Instead of getting away, the suspects only made things worse. One small mistake, followed by a very costly outcome. He rushed in, snatched the cash, and leapt out the window like something straight out of an action movie, gone in seconds. But a split second of greed can cost you years of consequences. That rule never changes.
Open that motherfucking door. Stop blowing your girl's door. Open that door.
The alarm blared, and everything shifted in a split second. The robbers, who moments earlier seemed confident, instantly panicked and took off. Sometimes, all it takes is a sound loud enough to make justice come crashing in. As crime evolves from minor shoplifting to more organized burglary rings, business owners have to rethink how they protect what's theirs. Surveillance cameras, alarm systems, secure locks, and controlled access are no longer optional. They're essential. This was next-level shoplifting. She slid the keg of beer under her skirt and walked off calmly. No wobbling, no nervous glances. If there were an Oscar for staying cool during a theft, she'd be a top contender. The thief thought he was clever enough to come back for a second try. But crime always leaves a trail, and sometimes a locked door delivers the lesson. Every wrong comes with a price. In the end, greed is the trap that makes him pay. The instant the thought of stealing crosses your mind, the clock starts ticking. Karma isn't about getting caught. It's about the bad decisions that put you on that path in the first place.
No, niente. Salve.
Looking for a way to protect your property without causing damage?
Ciao! Guarda, vieni a vedere, vieni a vedere.
Security misting systems do exactly that. The spray deploys at incredible speed, releasing a thick mist so dense that thieves can't continue what they're doing.
Sì, veramente. Come intro non sono usciti perché mica non vedevano niente. Per me è questo.
Just a few more seconds, and the thief would have been gone with the bike. Instead, the sudden warning caught him off guard, and he took off empty-handed.
Hey man, you got a problem there? What you doing?
The law exists to confront wrongdoing, not to escape it. One reckless moment can lead to consequences far heavier than expected. Inside the courtroom, there's no place to look away. The truth always finds its way to the surface. What seemed like a daring action movie-style plan quickly turned into a complete failure. They tried to pull the entire ATM machine away like in a movie, but real life doesn't have a script. In just a few minutes, everything fell apart, and in the end, justice was served. Oh my God, he looked so polite, then casually walked off with a bouquet of roses without paying.
You know I live here.
She carried the item like it was already hers, calm, confident, no hesitation at all. But reality hit fast. Caught right in the middle of her act, she froze on the spot. The thief moved fast during a smash and grab at a phone store, but the only thing that moved faster was how quickly police identified him. She acted like she needed help and knocked on the door. The moment it opened, 3 armed men rushed inside, exactly as planned. Always check first, stay alert, and put your safety first before opening the door to strangers. He entered the hotel feeling like he'd won. Unaware that 2 men were trailing him with different intentions. They attacked him, took what they wanted, and vanished. But the cameras were watching, witnesses were there, and justice always leaves a trail.
No! No!
This FedEx driver did more than just make a delivery. He caught a thief in the middle of stealing a package. What should have been an ordinary stop suddenly turned into a tense confrontation right outside a home.
No! No, no. You got a package for you?
An armed man walked in and demanded cash from the cashier. He allowed 2 customers to leave, then vanished just as fast as he showed up. Thankfully, no one was injured, but the fear stuck with everyone long after. A group of armed robbers forced their way into a home on Milwaukee's south side, shattering what had been a quiet night. The door was kicked in, screams filled the air, and fear took over the house in a matter of seconds. If there were an award for the slowest theft of the year, these 2 would win it. They tried to steal a motorbike but spent forever just figuring out how. The plan was weak, the skills were worse, and the camera caught everything in perfect clarity. male suspect threatened the cashier, causing him to flee for his own safety. When he couldn't open the cash register, the suspect attempted to pull out the drawer and carry it into the parking lot. It was a reckless, careless, and rushed move.
Just hold on 1 second for me, alright? Why?
We'll show out the Rural King references call.
Alright, here's my online receipt. Okay.
This is exactly why using fake money to steal is never a good idea.
It's not his. So figuring out with the receipt that
Do us a favor. Here's the problem. There's been a...
Everything looks fine at first, until the police show up at Rural King. Within minutes, that clever plan turns into a direct encounter with the law.
Come on. Ow! Oh, why are you being so forceful, dude?
Because you're resisting. That's
I am not.
Look away from me.
I'm not being resisting.
Promise you don't want to do that.
What the, dude? This is so bullshit. Ow, can you please stop? I'm resisting.
Oh, it is. It's all on camera.
How am I pulling away? I am not pulling away, man. This is ridiculous. Ow. God damn, dude. Please, let go. My God.
Get in. We'll throw you in. Get in.
Right. I'm in. It's hot in here.
Well, the air's running.
Hot in here.
It can take just 2 minutes to lose a car worth tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. As car theft technology evolves, your protection has to evolve too. Don't let complacency turn into a costly mistake.
Man, you want to come over here?
What we gotta do? What we finna do?
No, you're not. You're gonna stand right here.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're being.
When police arrived, both women quickly grew agitated.
I ain't been.
No, that's why you guys went out to every store they said you guys were at.
So when you looked in my purse, what was in one purse?
This money, these tampons.
We're trying to help you out, okay?
I did not steal nothing. What do you have? What do I have? What are you calling me?
Rather than calmly explaining the situation or returning the items, they started shouting and arguing with the officers. One of them even resisted being handcuffed, style which only made the situation harder to handle.
Nothing on me.
Tabling. Keep on walking.
Are you serious? You just checked my bag. From American Eagle.
Go this way.
Is you serious? I didn't take nothing from American Eagle.
They weren't random thieves. They knew exactly what they were after: designer clothing, high-end phones, and luxury sunglasses. But this morning, instead of pulling another job, they woke up wearing handcuffs. The game was over. Justice had won. Don't let the quiet of the night fool you. Safety isn't about hoping nothing happens. Sometimes a crime doesn't need the police to shut it down. It just takes hard-working people standing up for what's theirs. Warehouse workers don't rely on brute force. They win with smart thinking and perfect timing. Everyone thinks it won't happen to them, until it does. If you enjoy breaking down these unbelievable moments, subscribe to CrimeCam USA and don't miss the next one.